Example 3. Test the following equation for symmetry with respect to A, the x-axis, B, the y-axis, and C, the origin. The equation we're given is x squared plus y minus 9 equals 0. Part A. To test for a symmetry with respect to the x-axis, we know we're going to substitute a negative y in for the y's and see if we result in an equivalent equation. So I'll write my equation x squared. Now I'm going to change that y to a negative y. Now, if I just change that plus negative, that's just subtraction. So this just becomes x squared minus y minus 9 equals 0. So I want to compare this now to my original. Well, I can see they're not the same. This y is negative, this y is positive. So those equations are not equivalent, which indicates this graph does not have symmetry with respect to the x-axis. Part B. Symmetry with respect to the y-axis. To test for this, I'm going to substitute a negative x in for the x's and see if I result in an equivalent equation. So I've got negative x in parentheses squared. Important to enclose it in parentheses. Anytime you insert something in an equation, you want to enclose it in parentheses to indicate that you did that. It wasn't like that originally. So I'll have negative x squared, just rewrite the rest of it, plus y minus 9 equals 0. So now I know if I square that negative x, it just goes right back to x squared. So if I compare my two equations now, they are the same. So we can note that here. These are the same, which indicates that yes, this graph does have symmetry with respect to the y-axis. Part C, to test for symmetry with respect to the origin, I'm going to substitute a negative y for y and a negative x for x and see if I result in an equivalent equation. So I'll put my negative x in here in parentheses and square it. Put a negative y in parentheses, minus 9 equals 0. So I square my negative x, that gives me x squared. This becomes minus y. Minus 9 equals 0. So if I compare to my original, I can see these are not equivalent. This is a plus y, this is a negative y. So that indicates that this graph is not symmetric with respect to the origin.